Today's tutorial, I have this modern 21st century bag that was given to me as a gift and I wanted to age it. So how do you make this look old for a photo shoot or a prop? Well, today we're going to be using burnt umber number 19, a brush, a container of water, and some newspaper for drying. Our first step we're going to do is we're going to add some of the burnt umber to our water. I got about 1.5 inches of water in there. We're going to make a slurry. We're going to stain this water up. What we want to do, we want to make a slurry out of this. This is step number 1. And let me add some more. Don't be afraid to use it. Be afraid to use it. Make it up there. And we're going to make a slurry out of this, which is a mixture of color and water. So by doing that, we're going to dip and dye our piece in there. As you can see, the paint is attaching itself, so we're going to brush it off so it's not where we don't want it, but we're going to stain the fabric up to make it look darker. And this is step number 1. And we want to leave this in here for 24 hours. Okay, now that once that's been staining overnight, let's see what that looks like the next day here. Let's use some paper here. Let me take this out. And oh man, that got darker all of a sudden. Look at that. This is some good staining going on here. You want to just wring this out very carefully. Make sure you don't get that all over your hands, all over your counter. There, staining part 1 is started. Now we're going to let that. Once we got our bag dried, you can see how the burnt umber had clumped up in certain places. It created staining. I'm using a small container of water and my brush, and we're going to add parts to this. The first thing we want to do is we want to re-moisten our product. I'm using a spray bottle here, and with our container of water, I'm going to add again some burnt umber, and we're going to create another slurry over here. Any parts, we're going to try to get rid of any clumps that are in there because the clumping is already done. We can just touch this now to any part of the fabric that we deem to be older or to make dirtier. Now I'm paying special attention now to the cords. Don't be afraid to get things dirtier. You can always take some of the stain away, but can't put it on there. Now, the great thing was that when I got this bag, I accidentally ripped it with my finger, and I thought, oh no. I thought, oh yes, happy accident. That's going to make that look a lot better. Now we have the third day. We've got rips, tears, great staining going on, and we've aged this, and this is going to look so good in our photo shoot.